I'm Steph, and today I want to share with you my morning routine. I'm sure you've heard it before. How you start the day sets the tone for the rest of the day. Over the years, I've curated the perfect routine for me and my family right now, and it helps me have a happier, more productive day all around, and I hope that it can help you too. Let's get to it. My mornings start at 4:30 a.m., reluctantly some days, but I don't normally turn the light on, but for the sake of this video, I did film this when my husband was no longer sleeping, but usually he and my daughter are still fast asleep when I change into my workout clothes and I head off to the gym for my morning workout. I used to try and go to the gym on my lunch break, but it never worked out. Something always came up. Work always got in the way over my health, and so I decided before anybody else needs me or wakes up is the best time for me to go and take care of my physical health. I start on the elliptical, and I currently go for half a mile, which I do in about 10 minutes. I'm working my way up from there. From there, I move on to the muscle groups I'm targeting that day. It was really hard to film myself using any of the weight machines, so the row machine is what we got. After that, I do some stretches and some yoga for my cool down. I didn't realize at the time of filming this that I was not really in the frame, so I apologize for that. I do about 10 sun salutations, and then I meditate for about 5 to 10 minutes. It helps me get in the right mindset to move from this stage of my morning routine back to something a little more calm and restful. Once I get home, I immediately head to the kitchen and get my coffee brewing. And then while that's going, I move to the kitchen table and I do some journaling. I'm currently using the happiness planner, and I do all of this as quietly as possible because I still don't want my daughter to wake up. I'm really proud of how I incorporated journaling into this morning routine. I've had years of frustration not being able to stick to journaling. It's just something I was never able to really get into, but I really appreciate the benefits that come with it. Spending the time that normally would have been wasted while I wait for my coffee to brew was the perfect opportunity for me to get 5 minutes of journaling in every day, and it's really made a huge difference. That's all it really takes. If journaling has been hard for you in the past, I encourage you to give this a try. Once my coffee is ready, I add about a teaspoon of raw local honey. This is made from blackberry blossoms. It's not my favorite. I think I prefer the wildflower honey. But it's just a little sweetness, so the coffee's not quite so bitter. And then a splash of milk. That's my preferred morning cup of coffee. With coffee in hand, I head back to my bedroom and jump in the shower to wash the gym off. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna get to see that. My skin routine is pretty simple. I use a Vino face moisturizer. Next, I brush my teeth. Add some chapstick. And then it's time to deal with the hair. I'm currently using Aussie curly hair products. If you want to know what products I'm using, I can list it down in the show notes below. I only recently started embracing my naturally curly hair, so I'm still trying to figure out the best process and products to use for that. So any tips you might have are very welcome. Once that's all taken care of, it's on to my favorite part of the morning. I moved the bed up to a seated position. We have an adjustable purple mattress. If you haven't heard of it, it's amazing. It's not sponsored, but highly recommended. It's the most comfortable bed we've ever had. And then I just read until 7 o'clock or my daughter wakes up, whichever one comes first. She has a clock that turns green at 7, which means she is allowed to get out of bed and come out of her room. She's been waking up about 7:30 on her own lately. But at 7, if she's not awake yet, I put my book away, put the bed back in order, and start on my morning responsibilities and breakfast. Forgive me for all the outfit changes in this video. I had to film this video over about 3 days' time to not affect anyone else's morning. I usually finish my coffee while I'm reading. And then usually I get my daughter's breakfast for her and settle her on the couch with some cartoons. She's not up yet this day, and so I make her breakfast in preparation for her to get up. Most mornings she has some banana bread muffins and some raspberries. This day I gave her some apple slices, just whatever fruit we have on hand or that she wants. And then I take the rest of the apple slices and half a banana she didn't eat yesterday, put it aside for my smoothie. And then I unload the dishwasher that I ran the night before while we were sleeping. And do some tidying up around the house and the kitchen. And just kind of putter around getting things back in order from the night before. Once the dishes are done, I go ahead and get my breakfast started. She's usually up by now. This day she slept in. Did make doing this video a little easier, but I wasn't expecting it. I meal prep breakfast burritos every Sunday, so I grab one of my pre-made burritos, throw it in the microwave for 1 minute, and at the same time, I heat up a skillet on the stove so that when the burrito comes out of the microwave and the tortilla is a little bit soggy, I can crisp it up by grilling it on the stove. I grill each side of the burrito and then the ends. In addition to the burrito, I make myself a green smoothie every morning. I usually use whatever fruit we have. I have bags of frozen fruit in the freezer, but this day we had some fresh fruit that really needed to be used. Another half of her banana, like I said, that she didn't eat from the day before, and then some apple slices that she wasn't really getting around to, and some blueberries that were about to go bad. I throw in a bunch of spinach, some Greek yogurt, the fruit that I have on hand, a splash of milk or water, and that's it. I was having to be pretty careful with those blueberries. Some of them had already gone bad, so I was looking at each one pretty carefully. I'm using the single serving smoothie cups that go with the Ninja that we have. I cram it pretty full, but once it starts blending, it doesn't even reach the top. Just a little tip, if you're making smoothies at home, do not put the yogurt in first. It gets stuck in the bottom, and I really had a time getting it out. At this point, the blending of the smoothie woke my daughter up, finally. So she came in to say hi and let me know that my burrito was smoking. I sent her off to get ready for the day and finished making my breakfast. I finally got that smoothie to work out. It was delicious. It doesn't need any kind of sweetener at all. The fruit is so sweet on its own. Once my mom gets there to take care of our daughter, I hand off the breakfast to her and she takes over Maisie's needs, and I finish the last few little things, the bin for the compost waste that I had soaking last night needed to be finished so I could put the scraps from the fruit in it. And then I give the kitchen counters a quick wipe down. Nothing crazy, just a sponge, get all the mess from making my breakfast off. And at this point, I'm ready to give my daughter a kiss and head off to work. I take my breakfast into the next room, which is my home office. And I'm finally ready to start my day. My husband and I share this office. He starts an hour earlier than I do, so he was already working by the time I bring my breakfast in. And that's my morning routine. My hope is that this video inspires you to make your morning work better for you. Start your day on the best possible foot and maybe incorporate some of these ideas into your own mornings. If you want more of me, you can find my blog at FortnerThoughts.com, my cooking blog at FortnerForage.com, and my true crime podcast at CrimeandConjure.com or any of the streaming platforms. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you know when my next video comes out. Later.